Hey everybody, welcome to Crypto Clarify. And today I am joined with my buddy Ryan.
Hey guys.
And we're just going to talk about the cryptocurrency landscape and where it sits right now, because we get a lot of questions about this.
Yeah, this is true, especially with the volatility we've seen over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks. The market has dropped significantly due to a lot of speculation, regulation, and hacking.
It was just a big loss across all crypto. So first and foremost, I think that my first opinion on this is that it's a good time to buy.
Yeah, and again, we're not giving financial advice. However, these are the lowest you will find these coins listed. You know the old saying, buy when there's blood in the streets? Well, there's blood in the streets.
So we don't give financial advice, but we do think it is a good time to buy.
What we're seeing right now is this fledgling kind of cryptocurrency marketplace being figured out by governments, within different borders, trying to figure out how they're going to regulate it, if they're going to allow it, what's that going to look like. And honestly, cryptocurrency is so mainstream now that it needs to be addressed. It can't really be ignored. It's not something that's done by such a select few. There's been rumors of certain exchanges being hacked. Certain exchanges have been hacked. There's rumors of insider trading going on certain platforms. So there's a lot of craziness going on right now in the marketplace. I think South Korea is a perfect example. George, you want to talk on that?
What Ryan's talking about is pretty significant. So early January, mid-January, South Korean government stepped in and initially decided to ban all cryptocurrency trading. And then the market reacted.
Violently.
Yeah, violently is a good name. And then what happened is that through, I want to say, democratic action, people gathered together enough signatures on a petition. I think it was close to 300,000, and they presented it to their legislative bodies, and they're like, no, don't do this. And then the South Korean response ultimately became, okay, we don't want to upset our people. We recognize this is a viable business. We don't necessarily understand it, but it's a business. And we just want there to be regulation.
Regulation is a scary thought, but however, I think it will lend itself to consumer confidence. And again, rumors that credit cards won't be accepted or certain countries may ban it doesn't really scare me. Again, you can't buy stocks on the marketplace with a credit card, right? Regulation, again, I think it will lend itself to consumer confidence. I think South Korea is a perfect example. The APIs preemptively took South Korea's capital out of the books, which was smart.
So what an API is they're sending information to the exchanges, and they did what's called normalizing their data. So they had data points that just looked out of whack, and those were coming from South Korea. So they just took all of the South Korea exchange information off of their summary of exchange information, and bam, price dropped instantly.
I feel like this is one of those cartoons where you see like Donald Duck stepping on one rake and then steps on another rake and then steps on another rake and just keeps on hitting himself in the face. That's what I feel like is going on right now at the cryptocurrency marketplace. Again, like we talked on, from South Korea's rumors of banning it to erasing that market capital out of the books to a possible exchange allowing or some sort of insider trading to take place prior to a release of a coin. India is rumored credit cards may not be allowed to make purchases on any of the exchanges anymore. So there's a lot of craziness going on. However, I think it's important, however weird that sounds, for it to take place and we can get through it.
When we talk about the exchanges that people are using to buy cryptocurrency on, I think there is opportunity for fraud. Yes. The cryptocurrency itself, I think, is designed to really maintain itself in some ways.
Again, it's going to fly in the face of the purists out there, the cryptocurrency purists, but there needs to be some sort of stabilizing regulation coming to the marketplace. And what that means or what that looks like, I don't know. But it's a discussion we should have sooner than later if you actually want to see some normalization take place back in the cryptocurrency exchanges.
people that are, we'll call them purist.
Yes, purists.
Purist. And they really are in favor of decentralized currency.
Yes.
That's not controlled by a government entity because of all the advantages that come with that.
There's just too much possibility of fraud, just a little concerning to me. And that's why, again, I don't mind the idea of a certain amount of oversight.
So we really think cryptocurrency with regulation will actually be a good thing for the market in whole. We're going to see things become a little more stable, and we're going to see the price rise, I think, more continuously in a less dramatic fashion. So overall, we think it's a great time to buy and a great time to invest.
And again, yeah, don't invest more than you could possibly lose. And again, don't panic. Let's see what the future looks like after these growing pains. Let's see what the altcoin exchanges do in the next year. Don't take our word for it. Go out there and do your own research. We're not giving financial advice. We're simply just discussing some of the more popular altcoins out there in the altcoin marketplace and ones that we think are pretty cool. So go ahead and visit cryptoclarify.io, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe so we can do more of these.
Thank you, everybody.